What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode. Lloyd, Alford Radio. I'm sitting here with the guy right now, Tyler Griffis, CEO of Good Energy. What's going on, bro?
My guy, what's happening, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm feeling good. The vibes are good. We're not even in the studio right now. We in your lab. We in your space, which is so important. Just a little note. I think all entrepreneurs should have a place where they can create. You know what I'm saying? A sacred space, a creative space, a safe space, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely have created your own vibe just out of the comfort of your home, bro. And I appreciate you inviting us in.
Nah, for sure, bro. I appreciate y'all having me, bro. I love what y'all doing.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate that for sure. Dang, a little bit of background. I know you from what we have right here sitting in front of us, from the round ball, from hooping, bro. Like you went from giving vibes, but you was first giving buckets. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely. And I met you at Southeast. You played basketball there. Hoop was putting on a show. I remember the first game I saw. I forgot, but you came in the game, or I came late, either way, because I'm pretty sure you started. I think I had a practice or something. Came in the game, was sitting with Rob, was sitting with Luck. Luck turned around when you were getting in the game and was like, watch this. And then we're like, what do you mean? He's like, he's about to put on a show. He literally, I remember that vividly, bro. He's like, he's about to put on a show. Right, the fresh Flint 12, no, Flint 13s.
Yeah, right. Bro, that is hilarious. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, this don't have anything to do with what we have going on now. But how was that? I just want to know, like, how was that experience? Just like being a Raleigh hooper and being known for that, bro. Growing up,
it was big. I think now more so in retrospect, I see how big it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you in it at the time, you ain't really thinking about it. You know, we just hooping. Bro.
Right, for sure.
Stuff we've been doing our whole life, so. When it came time for like high school and that whole like community and stuff, that was nuts.
Yeah,
that was nuts.
Yeah, I feel that, and I see a lot of the people that were known in the community for basketball are still really close. It's still like a pretty close knit group, and it's cool to see that all of y'all are doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like the notable names that I could think of, I'm not even going to mention because it's too many to mention, but
sure. Most
everybody is doing something. And I see, like you're saying, looking back and seeing now, it wasn't just about the basketball. It's the community in the bond and relationships.
100%. That builds your network for sure, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so many people just saw basketball. It's universal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Now let's get into this brand talk. Let's get into this entrepreneur talk. What is Good Energy, bro?
So Good Energy is a lifestyle brand, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty much I started it after college.
Okay.
And it's built off creativity and positive thinking.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
It's just crazy that you say lifestyle brand, though, because that's so smart. People, how did you know to not have and not shoot for just clothing brand, but lifestyle? Because a lot of people don't understand that. They just are looking into something to sell, and they don't understand that, you know, a brand is a whole culture.
100%.
And like, did that always, you know, resonate with you, or it kind of came after a little bit? Or like, I kind of want to go into that story of the beginnings of when you realized that this is something that you wanted to do.
Nah, for sure. First, it was more so of a authentic thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me knowing myself, I'm not really a huge fashion guy.
Okay, I feel you.
Clothing guy.
Yeah,
I can put some stuff together.
Yeah, for sure.
But for me, I like the idea of a T-shirt and being able to get a message off, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest part for me. So I kind of low key got a merch model.
Got
you. Know
you.
what I mean? As opposed to a clothing line. So I just try to figure out how to, you know, create a lifestyle around it.
Yeah.
And like you said, it creates a community, bro.
Yeah,
It's wild how, like, you might see somebody, people will tell me stories all the time, how they might see somebody out with it on, and that automatically starts a conversation between them two. So I was like, yo, that's crazy. This is way bigger than, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I was looking at some pictures. I think Central just had their homecoming.
Yeah.
And I was just seeing little little like it's like little sprinkles of like good energy here and there, and that's got to be so cool to like, you know, you don't know where these hoodies are going after you give them to a person and they go off, and it's all about just more eyes and everything seeing that.
And that's the fire thing I like about it too, is that it's like it gives people who support the brand the opportunity to put their spin on it.
For sure.
Put their vibe on it, you know what I mean?
Right.
I find that a lot of content is made by the people who copy it, you know what I mean? I might not even be in the vicinity.
Yeah.
They got a whole photo shoot.
And it's like ideas and people latching on to an idea, to a message, like you're saying, just building a culture. So we have and I can kind of remember, we have a shift of Southeast basketball, graduate, go to school. You hooped after Southeast?
Yeah, so left Southeast and I went to Guilford College.
Okay, for sure. Got you.
Yeah, I played ball there freshman and sophomore year.
Got you.
And then it became a thing of politics, bro.
Yeah.
That's when it kind of switched.
With everything.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the shorter side too, you know what I mean? So I didn't really go in highly recruited. You know what I mean? It's a D3 school, so they're not really giving athletic scholarships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So got there, realized, dang, this is a political game. And mind you, I'm at Guilford College. This is a liberal arts school, bro. So it's not even for sports. It's not even for a strong athletic program in the first place. And the people there is totally different from being at Southeast, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's real hippie-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People, we in the woods and stuff. I remember I went to the calf, bro. We walked into the calf, and I seen somebody come out their dorm, bro, with no socks or shoes on.
Yeah, it's stories like that at like UNC,
bro,
Wilmington. Yeah,
I tell you, I was like, bro, where am I at, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a culture shock, dog. Like, I was a little tossed.
Yeah.
And people there, they didn't put basketball on a pedestal.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
I done built my identity off of basketball.
Right.
So I get there and don't nobody care if you nice and hooping and stuff like that. It's like, oh shit, I got to figure out who am I outside of this basketball thing, bro.
Yeah.
And then that's where it kind of everything started transitioning for me, bro.
Right.
Into like the branding stuff and just figuring out who I was on the court and how does that translate into the real world.
Yeah. For sure. I can remember we kind of started having more higher level conversations just about branding, just about life, just about positivity and all of that. And I was really starting to pay more attention to what you had going on because I was liking more and more the person that you were becoming. Right. Because keep in mind, when I met you or when I knew you in high school, it was kind of like the basketball was up here. So it was like kind of like a know of you type of thing. Like, I know him, but like we don't really talk a whole lot. I just know, you know what I'm saying, what he wants people to know. Yeah. It wasn't until like, you know, we even started talking. It was later in like college and everything. And I'm like, okay, so it's more positive people out here that's trying to do 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying?
In college, you was going crazy in college.
I was trying, man.
You was right there at A&T, right?
Yeah,
you was going crazy, bro. I remember.
And my guy Lorante kept telling me like, yo, you need to link up with Tyler. Like, and he definitely
my guy Tay.
Yeah, exactly. He definitely plays a part. Like, he does that a lot, just trying to connect the dots. Now, with the brand, how hard was it to make that transition from what people know you as to something else? Because like I was talking to another friend and we were talking about sometimes when you do things, it's easier to do them before you're even known as anything. Yeah. Because then you don't have anything to fight. You don't have anything for people to associate you previously with. Like a moment of transparency, I was even hesitant about getting into the radio and everything because I was already known for FBN.
Yeah, you be doing that.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, was it ever times where you were kind of hesitant of going outside the box or kind of doing something different?
There's always a little bit of hesitancy out the gate for sure. But I think good energy came from just me trying to stay positive. I had to have something to tell myself.
Yeah,
you know what
I feel that.
Because, like you said, once you stop doing something that you've been doing for years,
that you're good at.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that you're good at, bro.
It can get dangerous,
for sure.
like mentally, because a lot of people don't know how to juggle that, bro, and then transition into something else. So, like you said, it kind of came organically, bro. I was using this to our mantra is think good. So I was using that as a way to keep myself positive and figure out how to transition into, like you said, lifestyle. And just personal growth in general, bro. I think that's where a lot of my personal growth came from, in that gap, trying to figure out.
It's those most trying times, bro, where you really find out who you really are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you really know, what you're really made of. Because what's really the challenge when everything is always good? You know, like how do you even really know what you can really do
if you're not being tested?
Right, bro. I feel that. Now, with everything going on with good energy, I see you doing pop-up shops. I see like photo shoots with the kids and things like that. Things that just any clothing line in the community or any community wouldn't just usually be doing. How important are family and community to you into like what you do in your mission?
It's big, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can what's the quote? I think you can go fast by yourself. You go far
with people.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that plays a huge part, especially with what I'm doing in terms of good energy. You know what I mean? If good energy is about being effective, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's nobody to affect, then you know what I mean, you just doing it for your ego's sake.
Yeah, you know for sure, so, for sure.
Community is big, family is big. I'm actually, I took some time to kind of figure out the business aspect.
Yeah.
Because I had the ideas and the creativity, but I had to take a step back and figure out, how can I make this lucrative and make this go further?
So many people, bro, sleep on the fact of business skills. Like, I'm the same exact way. Like, I'm the visionary. I'm the creative. I can see the end product and I can, you know what I'm saying, think of the projects and things like that. But when it really comes to execution, when it comes to budgeting, when it comes to figuring out marketing and all of that, they're all important, and you don't realize it until you really have to wear those different hats.
For sure.
And the only way to really be effective is to wear those different hats. 100%. You know, I used to hate just doing the administrative things because it was tedious. Like keeping up with the website and things like that. I used to want to just delegate, but until I'm in a position to really put somebody on a serious payroll for them to take it serious, like,
and it stunts creativity too, bro. When you got to worry about that type of stuff, like, it kind of stunts because when you being creative, you in the flow. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So that kind of stunts it, but I feel like it's important to know those hats, or like you said, at least wear all of them. So when it's time to delegate, you know what you need to be looking for. You know what I'm saying? And you can teach. You know what I mean? Right.
Exactly. I think a lot of people start off like that.
Yeah.
Doing most of the work and wearing many hats. When we were in high school, I was fortunate enough to build a type of team where I didn't have to do most of this stuff. Right. But then as we're graduating and everybody's going to different colleges, I'm realizing that their dream isn't my dream the same way. We were rocking and we were linking together and everything here, but they don't want it in the same way that I do. They're looking at it like, this is your dream. This is your thing. Right. So take ownership in that, but don't be upset when people aren't doing it to the same force as you.
That's a bar, bro. That's a bar.
Yeah, you like, it was a bitter lesson though, but it was a great lesson to learn.
100%.
So then we, fast forward and just going off of like what you were saying with being a creative, sometimes you can kind of devalue yourself only because you see people that can literally sew. Yeah. You see, and like, so obviously they have a worth. You see people that literally do videography and photography. Yeah. So obviously they have a worth. You know what I'm saying? You name it, from accounting, you name it. But being creative, like, what do you really, until you have like Adidas or something like Bathing Apron, like a big house brand backing your creativity, how do you really prove that, you know what I'm saying, your worth when it comes to being creative?
For sure.
But Yeah, and I don't even know, bro. I'm just over here spitting. Like, my fault, bro. Like,
let's go.
Right, getting back into this. So another cool thing about you is the fact that you literally married and created a family with your high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy because it's like a love and basketball movie, bro. Like, I remember y'all doing the photo shoots when y'all both had team pics and everything. And it was like, yo, that's so cool. Yeah. And we were just talking about this before the interview, like, and now you're a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How important now is the brand even more important because you do have a family and because it's like a legacy? Like, how do you think about that on a daily basis?
Very much so, bro. Like you said, I actually take pride on the fact that the shop is in house.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because me and my wife, we have similar goals and dreams of, you know what I mean, leaving our jobs at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
And running our own businesses and stuff. So, it actually puts a little bit more needed pressure, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the baby came into play, it's like, oh yeah, boy, you better double down now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, and me, I can be the person that procrastinates. You know what I'm saying?
We all.
Yeah, bro.
We're human, bro.
Yeah.
Procrastination is almost inevitable.
A beast, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a beast.
Winning that battle every day is cool, or is the goal, but it gets me sometimes, and sometimes, you know, certain instances or experiences will light that fire under you, like, all right, bro, it's time to go now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I also don't really give most of my time to a corporation, you know? I want to be able to share those moments with my daughter and my wife, so it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, for sure. I like how you said, like, needed pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Different things drive different people, you know, and it's all in the way you look at things, but that's definitely important. Just being Black and having something to pass on, because for so many generations it wasn't that case. Yeah. Like, that was always something cool for me. Like, you know, at the end of the day, when I have kids, if they don't have to necessarily be like, okay, now I'm CEO of Fly by Nature. Yeah. If they don't want to be, right, you know, but at least with whatever they want to do, they don't have to start from scratch.
Nah, for sure.
Let's talk about knowledge, because you're one of the only. I'm not going to say only. I'm not going to discredit my listeners like that, but I'm going to say that you're one of the only people I talk to on a daily basis about books. Oh boy. And about reading, bro. And how important did you always see the importance of, like, just reading, like, you know, not self-knowledge though, going out and seeking books that you're interested in or that'll help you? Or
not always, bro.
I feel you.
Not always.
Keep it a band. I feel you.
Not always. But like you said, during that period where I was done hooping and trying to figure out what was next, I ended up reading a couple books. Yeah. And those got me going. It's total perspective shift, bro. Like, just blew my mind. And it also, like, started enlightening me on what was going on in my current situation, even at school and stuff too, bro.
Right.
But books is everything, bro. It's funny because, like, I know when I'm not in a state of, like, learning. I can feel when I'm not
stagnant almost.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I can feel when I'm not in that continuous state of, like, trying to learn something new and stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I lay my eyes on a book, read a couple pages or something, it'll get me back going. Like, all right, bro, you need to go ahead and be proactive with what you're doing. That's
funny, bro, because it's almost like that learning state is your normal state. Whatever, because we're creatures of habit. Yeah. So, like, just for example, I just got, since we moved back in October, I had stopped going to the gym because, like, first, the move was real. Like, moving is real. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, your bones can be tired at the end of the day, you know? And, like,
back hurt the next day.
All of that. Yeah. So I'm like, shoot, I'm in the gym right now, like, moving. But then it was the adjustment of being in a new spot, getting familiar with the new area and everything. I just hadn't been making time to go to the gym. I hadn't been feeling like myself.
Yeah, and I feel like that's something I need to get right with too, bro. Like, I be seeing you on the gram getting right too.
Bro.
You been mad consistent. I can't stunt, bro.
Trying, that's what I'm saying. Like, creatures of habit. I just went back maybe like 2 or 3 days ago. This morning was my 3rd day back in the gym since I moved. But I was like, yo, I got to rush because I'm like, I'm feeling like myself again.
What does that do for your mental? Like, when you ain't, you ain't been in the gym and like, all right, boy.
It's that stagnancy, bro. Humans are funny because we're creatures of habit. So we can be doing something wrong and know that it's wrong and know we need to change and keep doing it.
And that's what I was saying earlier, bro.
Keep doing it.
Get to the point where I have to make a change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times we do that, bro.
And it can get spiritual where, people will look at it like God will force you to move if you don't move yourself. Yeah. And it's like, it will be a situation where, you know what, it didn't even have to get like this, but now it is. Like, I know I needed to work and make some money, but now rent's due. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or like now we're facing, like, we could put that on any level, but
you're gonna get pain either way.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you do it up front or you wait till you have to do it.
Right.
It's gonna be pain.
Right. And like my father, he'll usually tell me, like, being rich and he's saying getting rich and being poor are hard. Both of them are hard, but choose your hard. And we can equate that to, like, just with entrepreneurship, working is hard. Yeah. Regardless of what work it is. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're building something for yourself and for a legacy or whether you go corporate and everything. That's why I always encourage people, even if no
matter what you're doing,
you can always do something for yourself, no matter what field you're in, whether you play sports, whether you're in the corporate world, whether you're entertained, whether you do music, you can always build something for yourself because it's a lane for everybody.
No, for sure.
So I already know the answer to this question because of what we just said. Like, do you feel like threatened or, like, not even threatened, but an oversaturation now of, like, brands? Because it's almost more Raleigh brands now. As we take it back the years, go back 2020 and 2019, 2018, it was less and less. Yeah. To say that the further we go in time, the more brands are popping up. Yeah. But, well, let me ask what you think before I say what I think.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful thing, bro. I think naturally when you first starting something out, there's ego from different entities or different brands. Right. And sometimes it's rightfully so because you need to establish yourself. And
it's nothing wrong with healthy competition at the end of the day.
But like you said, when the community is bigger, there's more attention around everybody. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. I didn't think about that.
And then on top of that, bro, it's like, especially in terms of clothes or what have you, you're not gonna wear the same thing every day. You know what I mean? Right. So it's enough T-shirts to go around, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And until there's 365 brands that are pumping, at 366, then we need to be like, okay, we got to figure something out because it's a lot of us. It's definitely.
I can wear some sweats from somebody one day. I can wear some flip-flops from somebody else. You know what I mean?
And it's the same, like, people were asking me what I thought, and it's funny because you're the first guest on the show that has a brand that's like this tangible thing that you sell products and merchandise to. Right. And at first people were asking me, well, are you even going to do that? Or are you just going to save that lane, like for yourself? Yeah. And it's like, on one hand, it's like, I could just say, okay, well, since I have a brand, I'm not going to open this up to any brands. I'll do other businesses that don't really, are not really in my lane. But what I'm realizing is, at the end of the day, if you really are in your lane and in your zone and I'm in mine, we're still in different lanes.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't talk about Fly by Nature every episode. Right. So why not share the light and be open? And I'm starting to see more of that in the community in Raleigh. That's one thing, like, you really be getting in the mix of things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like in the community, doing pop-ups, being at events. That's one thing I do admire that y'all do that I want to get back into really doing too. Because like you say, without the community, there is no brand. No. It takes the people.
Because, you got the online aspect where you can sell merch and stuff and just hide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I also like...
That's literally what it is, hide. Yeah.
I like to get out from time to time. Like you said, I ain't out all the time. I be tucked off now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure though.
I'm a little introverted bad from time to time, but I step out when I need to. You know what I mean? And show the people that, it's not a ghost behind social media and stuff. Right.
And that's what's big with brands. People do business with people that they like and people that they trust. Yeah. You could have a A1 product, A1 merchandise, marketing and everything, and you could still not do much and not create no waves, because if people don't like you, it's not really much.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's vice versa. Yeah. You can be a likable person and have good energy and, you know what I'm saying, be a person that people like and enjoy being around. Yeah. And with your brand, it could be like, this is what I got, but I'm figuring it out.
No, for sure.
And people are still gonna rock with it and everything.
You include them in that process so that they can continue to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And like you said, having that support system too, that group of people around you is gonna help you. I think that's something I've been noticing with y'all for a while, bro. Like
you said, what, with the guys?
Bro, that is so fire, bro. You know how hard that is or can be, you know what I mean, if it's not authentic or if the energy not right. Right. Of course, I know y'all have moments and stuff like that too, but just to see y'all still working together, still, you know what I mean? That's so fire, bro.
A lot of people say that, bro, like that it's just wild that like when I'll be talking to people and I'll be like, yeah, me and Rod, they'll be like, oh, you still cool with Rodney? Or like, oh, you still cool with Luck? Or like, I'm like, yeah. And I guess it's this, but I mean, in the same light though, I feel the same way about y'all. Yeah. Like, I don't know everybody personally though, but to see like the pictures and stuff like that, the story tells itself, like seeing it on Instagram, but like you and Pooby and Desmond and like people like, it's just going back. No, like, sure. And seeing it. So it's the same, like, bro, we all need each other. So like we try to include everybody in everything we do in some type of way.
No, absolutely, bro.
Plans for the future. What's coming up for good energy, bro? Without,
Yeah. Like you said, I've been on the business tip in terms of getting them systems in place so that I can be more creative and let the system turn the faucet on and let it happen how it's supposed to. So outside of building the business part of the company, I'm putting GE Kids together, like Good Energy Kids.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm gonna put that in my daughter's name and try to get her already, you know what I'm saying, on some ownership type of mentality. So like you said, when she grow up, she don't want to rock with it, she don't have to, but you don't gotta start from
scratch.
Facts, bro.
It's something she could just step into.
Nah, for sure. So yeah, man, dropping some more hoodies. Black Friday coming up, so I'm trying to be prepared for that.
Yeah. It's so crazy, bro. Like, it's the simplicity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that kind of already speaks to your personality too. Like, like you were saying, you're not really a big fashion person, but it's the message. No, for sure. Like the think good. That's like my favorite chucker. I wore it in the summer and I was like, I got you, because it was a time where I was taking pictures with trying to get all the brands, like all my homie stuff. I'm like, yo, I need that think good hat because it's a hat. Yeah. So it's your thinking cap. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I had the hat. I remember it was Jordan's. It was his brunch. I was wearing it, but I got too lit. And we can take
I peeped. I was like, oh yeah, he rocking that thing.
It's coming though. It's coming, bro. I gotta flick up with that joint. But where can everybody find you, bro?
You can find me on Instagram at goodenergy_. You can check out my website at www.good-energy.us. And then my personal page is Ty Got Vibes on Instagram. TYGOTVIBEZ.
Facts. Y'all heard it from the vibe dealer himself. My guy, Ty. Appreciate you, bro. Another episode. We'll see you guys same time, same place next week.